Arch Manning, the next Tim Tebow, the next 2006 Tim Tebow? Fascinating. Welcome to episode 391 of College Football's Peek Around the Corner with your host, Greg Pflugar. We cover everything in college football because we love everything in college football. And if you do as well, please subscribe to our channel, smash the like button if you like our content, share the video with your family and friends. CBS Sports, we provide a link in the description box. You can read the whole thing. A fascinating article. Texas and Manning family have done a sensational job of protecting Arch from what could be major distractions. He committed to the Longhorns with a simple tweet. When Ewers decided to return for a third season as a starter, Manning never flirted with the transfer portal. His only NIL deal, public NIL deal, was a charity drive, which also featured his only other tweets since committing. Texas coach Steve Sarkisian publicly named Ewers the starter heading into spring camp. There is zero open competition. Manning only played 2 games in his debut season and threw just 5 passes in a 57-7 win over Texas Tech. While Texas, the 2023 season was defined by protecting Manning during his redshirt season, 2024 is different. The Longhorns need to unleash him. Few quarterback rooms, if any, in the history of college football match the pedigree of the 2024 Texas room. Ewers and Manning each ranked number 1 in their respective recruiting classes, becoming the first number 1 overall quarterback recruits to play next to each other in the modern recruiting era. Ewers have lived up to the hype, throwing for 5,656 yards and 37 touchdowns in 2 seasons. During a run to the college football playoff, he completed 69% of his passes, averaged 8.8 yards per attempt, and pushed his passer rating 25 points. He returns as potentially the number 1 quarterback prospect in the 2025 NFL draft. Still, production from the red zone offense was one area in which the Big 12 champs struggled last season. Ranked 90th nationally in scoring percentage, in 120th in touchdown percentage. Manning's versatility could play a part in improving those standings. Quarterback remains a difficult nut to crack for high-profile staffs. Only one player at a time takes the field, which leaves high-profile players on the bench. In that way, compiling riches at the quarterback position has diminishing returns, no question about it. Sarkisian, one of the preeminent quarterback gurus in the sport, can try another way. Use Manning as a rushing complement. Manning is not a true dual threat quarterback, preferring to deal from the pocket. Regardless, he boasts a more dynamic athletic profile than his famous uncles, Peyton and Eli. The thing about him that I think most people probably don't give him enough credit for is he's a really good athlete, Sarkisian told reporters. He's big, he's strong, he's fast. Sometimes he'll lean into using his legs to create explosive plays. We like that, but we want that to almost be the last resort. Manning was tracked at reaching a speed of 20 miles per hour in a scrimmage last August, Sarkisian said. That's per Texas in-house tracking analytics. And if it's close to accurate, would make Manning one of the fastest players on the entire team. Xavier Worthy, for example, the fastest player in college football last fall, was at 22.7. Manning was at 20. Wow. The most successful 2-quarterback system in recent memory featured Florida quarterbacks Chris Leak and 5-star recruit Tim Tebow. Leak was a 3-time All-SEC selection and former top recruit, but the bulldozing Tebow entered the lineup for key packages and red zone situations. Tebow played a key role in Florida's 2006 national championship, finishing second on the team in rushing attempts and yards, as well as first in touchdowns. Leak, for his part, still got plenty of burn. His 23 passing touchdowns were tied 20th nationally. Texas has one of those college football's best running back groups and does not need Manning to be the Tebow in the way Florida might have needed Tebow. But Manning is already up to 6'4", 220 pounds with room to grow during this summer's off-season training. He's typically known as a runner. He's not typically known as a runner, but he has size and athleticism. That's part of his game. Shouldn't be quickly overlooked, said 247 Sports analyst Cooper Petanga, who scouted Manning in high school. He's probably not going to seek contact in the open field, but he's gutsy. He has some nimblelessness too from his days playing high school basketball that suggests he could be used situationally. If the leaked Tebow timeshare is too much for Sarkisian, then perhaps Manning could play a role more similar to the one Michigan quarterback Alex Orji played to J.J. McCarthy in 2027. Orji often took running snaps in the middle of the field, eating up space. It was enough game action to get him prepared to be Michigan's likely quarterback number 1 this fall. Texas and Michigan played in week 2 in Ann Arbor. By the way, Manning is a better passer than RG2, would give Sarkisian much more short-term arm upside to build passing concepts and counters off a potential game changer against SEC defenses and beyond. What do you think? What do you think Sarkisian is going to do? Is he going to just leave Quinn Ewers on the field for the most part for all the packages? Or is he going to start getting Arch Manning in the game, especially in the red zone? I don't know about Arch Manning becoming the next Tim Tebow, 2006 Tim Tebow. But I do like the comparison of McCarthy and Orji at Michigan last year. I got a feeling that Arch Manning is going to play. He's going to play. He's going to get in. And they're going to get him ready for the 2025 season as Quinn Ewers goes into the 2025 spring draft. Arch Manning's going to play a big part, I think, in at least one or two of these games. Texas, first year in the SEC, battling for the conference championship, getting into the playoffs. Ewers, Manning, a story of drama for the 2024 season, and we're going to be following it here at Peek Around the Corner. Put down your comments and thoughts in the comments section below the video. How do you think it's going to go? Is Arch Manning going to play a lot this year? A little bit? Certain packages? We shall see. Until next time, from all of us at PATC to all of you, please you all take great care of each other. Thank you so very much.